In this presentation, we will go over tips and strategies for coping with exam anxiety, Part 1. Hey there, experiencing anxiety before an exam is normal, but there are several ways to manage it effectively. This presentation will identify different steps you can take to reduce test anxiety before taking an exam. Step 1, you want to be prepared. Review your syllabus for exam dates and then put those in a calendar. Understand that doing homework and studying for an exam are two different things, so it's important that you create a study plan. And finally, you want to start studying a few weeks in advance so that you have enough time to prepare for your exam. Step 2, create a schedule. Time management can be a challenge for students and working adults, and there are many things that demand our attention, and prioritizing tasks can be difficult. You want to set goals, create a to-do list, tackle the smaller tasks to start, and check off tasks as you complete them, and then you want to establish routines. Step 3, study effectively. You want to pick a good place to study, one that limits noise and distractions. Study at your own pace. Only you will know what's best for you. Silence your cell phone. If you are tempted to check your device, you can either power it off until you finish studying or place it in another room. Highlight key concepts as you are reading, summarize important details, and create your own flashcards. Step 4, you want to pick a study method that works for you, and we will review these three. The first one is SQ3R, which has 5 steps, and it's survey, question, read, recite, and review. So for survey, you want to skim through the assigned material, focus on headings, words in bold print, and any diagrams. For question, you ask yourself questions related to the topic. Read, you're going to read the text carefully. As you go, look for the answers to the questions you asked previously. Recite, tell yourself the answers to your questions. Write notes about them even. And finally, review. Go over the material again by rereading the text and reading your notes aloud. Method is PQ4R, and that stands for preview, question, read, reflect, recite, and review. Preview, skim the material. Read the titles, headings, and other highlighted text. Question, think through questions that pertain to the material. Read, as you work through the material, try to find the answers to your questions. Reflect, consider whether or not you have unanswered questions or new questions. Recite, speak aloud about the things you just read. And finally, review, look over the material one more time. The final method we'll look at today is the Thieves method, and this stands for title, headings, introduction, every first sentence in a section, visuals and vocabulary, and questions and summary. So first, read the title. Next, look through the headings. Next, skim the intro. Then take a look at how each section begins. Then look at pictures and words in bold print. Then review the questions at the end of the chapter, and finally read the overview of the text. Step 5, ask for help, academic support. Talk to your professor, attend office hours, schedule a tutoring or SI appointment through TrackCloud, or meet with your peer coach for one-on-one study strategies. Step 6, ask for help, health support. Make an appointment with the University Counseling Center. Visit with your primary doctor. If you have documentation for anxiety, ADHD, or ADD, examples would be 504 plan from a K-12 doctor's prescription for medication, then you can register for disability services to receive exam accommodations. Part 2. Please be sure to view Part 2 of Coping with Exam Anxiety. Part 2 will focus on tips to reduce exam anxiety before, during, and after an exam. You can scan the QR code to access our survey, and here's our contact information. Thank you.